Guys, so I wanted to do a quick comparison here between these two phones, and I think they're very similar actually in terms of the build quality, etc. This is the Honor 5X and the Redmi Note 3. Now the Redmi Note 3 can be got for a little bit cheaper than the Honor 5X, and arguably comes with some nice internal specifications, like a bigger battery and processor, but you know, we can have a look to see if the 5X can hold its own. Nevertheless, I did do a camera test as well, so you can see the difference in quality. I think you can get obviously Redmi Note Pro, which is a little bit more expensive, but it's probably worth it for the money as well if you want the high tier processor. The Honor 5X is probably a little bit overpriced compared to the the Redmi Note 3 here, but then again it is more localized. Like they do offer it in Europe here, whereas I think the Redmi Note 3 is not officially localized, so you might get some Mandarin here and there. But nevertheless, we can have a look how they perform. You can see the Honor 5X does boot up very nice and fast actually, which is nice, and the Redmi is a little bit behind. But you can see, from the software, very similar, no app drawer on both of them. Very similar kind of animation when you are going to restart the device or power it down. A lot of similarities here, but we can just get on with it nevertheless. So I think we are all closed down on both of them, and we just open up some apps. So this is the Snapdragon 616 versus the MediaTek X10 in the Redmi, and so far it looks like quite similar here. Redmi probably with that one, and again straight away here with the Redmi again. Slight delay with the Honor 5X here. I think similar for that one. What else do we have? Somewhere in here we do have the Play Store. So to me it looks like the Redmi is a little bit in front here by quite a margin. Modern Combat 5. So this is the loading part. So the Honor does load quicker, which is interesting. But generally, apart from that, I think the Redmi was a little bit ahead. Obviously there can be some variation in regards to the software that you do get on these Xiaomi phones, so that might make a difference in terms of the performance. We can have a look at some web browsing as well. So we're just going to check out GSM Arena. I think does the Redmi support the better Wi-Fi? I think it does actually, but I'm not connected to it for some reason. So this is quite a substantial difference. You don't get that on the Honor 5X. We can just check out Tech Radar. So a bit similar here. And are they doing anything? So a little bit faster here on the 5X. And we can try Verge. Go. So resolve the page here a little bit faster on the Redmi, and open it up a bit faster as well. And again, I think you can see here pretty nice load speed of the web page. So probably going to give this to the Redmi, you know, and the fact that it has the 5G support as well, which is what I'd like to see on here. We can just have a look at some multitasking. Both are coming with 2 gigs of RAM. However, there is apparently a 3 gig RAM variant of the Redmi, which may be a little bit better. But generally you can see here, I think the Redmi is a little bit faster. Going back into it, slight delay here. So I'm definitely seeing some nice speeds on the Redmi, I think. Camera. So you can see, I think the 5X is a little bit lethargic when it comes to the multitasking, if you ask me. And the Redmi seems to comfortably beat it. Both of them reload the game though, so you might be better off with the 3 gig version. Big redraw there on the home screen. So obviously I'm probably going to give this to the Redmi when it comes to speed kind of performance here, but how do they compare when it comes to the cameras? That's another thing here. So whoa, let's have a look, shall we? So I did do some shots in the low light as well as the good light, and I think generally they both were quite comparable, really. You know, I didn't really see too much difference when it came to the good light, and also actually the low light was very comparable as well. They're probably using the same kind of sensor, obviously. I think 13 megapixel. So you're not probably going to get much difference, but I think the Xiaomi Redmi Note 3 Pro has a 16 megapixel camera, so I'm guessing that's probably going to give you a little bit better performance here. But if you're buying like a budget phone here, you're going to get the usual kind of problems when it comes to the low light with graininess and, you know, a little bit blur. But you know, I don't think you're going to be too fussed about it. Also, you can have a look at the video recording. So to me, it's like these two companies really copy each other when it comes to trying to be like, you know, Apple when it comes to the camera kind of UI. They're very similar indeed, you know, in general. In fact, the whole phones feel very similar when it comes to the build quality, you know, very premium. I think the Redmi is a little bit more comfortable because it is curved with the design going around the phone, whereas this is more kind of squarish but arguably looks more rugged and like premium. You do notice do have some chips here from testing the durability. Might test the durability of the Honor as well. But I think generally, the Xiaomi's coming with more stuff for the money. You're getting 4000 mAh battery, fast charging. You're getting you're getting quite a lot of options when it comes to if you want the advanced edition, the Pro edition with the Snapdragon 650, whereas the 5X just comes in one kind of flavour and doesn't have fast charging, I don't think, or like the best processor. I think the X10 is more powerful when it comes to crunching numbers. But yeah, just a quick little comparison here then between these premium budget phones. Hope you found it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.